week, though not in this country. The former Prime Minister will be in charge of Canada's election observers in Ukraine. Today, Turner and others on that mission spoke about what's ahead and what some are leaving behind. Ron Charles has that story.
John Turner knows a thing or two about elections. The former Prime Minister will soon put some of that to use in Ukraine. He's leading a delegation of Canadian observers to watch over the new presidential vote.
I accept the will of the people expressed in a free, transparent, open election. And that's what I'll do in Ukraine. But I'm not making any bets. I'm not making any prejudgment. I'm absolutely neutral so far as this election is concerned in the operation of the election.
The new vote was ordered after thousands of Ukrainians protested last month's fraud-filled runoff. Turner says he's ready for a long mission.
I'm leaving on December 23rd. God knows when I'll be back.
Turner will lead the largest delegation of Canadian election observers ever sent to another country. The federal government chose the 500 observers from 4,000 applicants. They are all people with some sort of previous election experience in Canada or abroad.
This is outside of the presidential palace.
People like Liberal Member of Parliament Borys Wrzesnewskyj. His grandparents were from Ukraine, and he was in Kiev to observe the last vote and protests that followed.
We'll have been able to watch as people drink from the cup of freedom, and we'll be able to bring that gift back to Canada and share those experiences with Canada.
Aside from Canada's official delegation, another 500 observers from Ukrainian community organizations in Canada are also going. For Stephen Korbutiak, being one of those observers will mean making big sacrifices at home.
I'll be missing out on is the christening of my first, I become emotional. The christening of my first granddaughter.
Since the vote is being held on December 26th, many of the delegates will also miss Christmas in Canada. But they're hoping to help give Ukraine the gift of democracy before Ukrainian Christmas on January 7th. Ron Charles, CBC News, Toronto.
Well, the court proceedings are